So it turns out the Bloxburg school name has actually been hidden in plain sight this entire time. So in this video, we are going to take a look, as well as taking a look at the actual floor plan of the school and when it could possibly be released, because Detective Glossie is on the case. Hey glossettes, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Now this is just a quick video because apparently the name of the Bloxburg school has been hidden in plain sight this entire time and nobody has noticed, or at least no one's told me. But we're also going to be talking a little bit about the school's release date and having a look at the school's floor plan. But first, let's actually start with the name of the school. Now first of all, this user on Twitter did let me know about this, otherwise I would not have noticed. They said they named the school in the bus stop teleporter. And if we actually go over here to this bus stop here and we have a look at where you can travel to, at the very top we actually have Billy Goat High. How have I not noticed this? We are going to click travel and this takes us obviously here to Billy Goat High, which is right opposite the brand new school. And I had no idea it was called this. I just haven't looked at the bus stop thing and I've not seen anyone talk about this at all, which is why I really wanted to come in here and just kind of talk about it quickly. But this takes you of course to the new school building, and even if you look on the poster that we studied a few videos ago, it doesn't say anything about the name. It just says Bloxburg High School. So I genuinely had no idea about this, but yeah, that is pretty much the name revealed for the new Bloxburg school. It's Billy Goat High, which is very fitting because obviously Bloxburg does have a ton of those little kind of goats, concrete things. Let me see if I can find one quickly. I know there's some near the town hall over here. Let me fly across in free cam. So if you actually look here, all over the town, we have these kind of goat thingies, these kind of concrete things, and these are actually kind of, I guess, 2 Easter eggs. Now the first one is, if you didn't know, the company that owns Bloxburg Coffee Stain also owns a game called Goat Simulator, and Goat Simulator is incredibly popular, so I guess this is like a tiny Easter egg to that possibly. But also in Sweden anyways, I was told they actually do have like random animals like that in kind of concrete pillars, I guess. And of course Bloxburg is made in Sweden, so I think that's a really cool little Easter egg. But yeah, it's really cool that we now know the school is called Billy Goat High, and also this probably means we may be getting a goat themed kind of mascot, which is pretty cool. But anyways, the next thing I want to look at before we talk about the release date is the school itself. Now obviously the school is still under construction and this is all we have. However, one of my friends, Alexia, actually noticed on Twitter that some of the floor plan does look like specific rooms. More specifically, this bit over here looks like a stage and an auditorium. So if we actually look here, if we pretend there's walls, there is these 2 little kind of ramps down either side, and they also have these big kind of platforms, and obviously this is going to be inside. So what this actually looks like is the platforms for like seats, and then it would go down into the auditorium, and then we have this raised platform here, which quite obviously looks like a stage. Also, I don't know why this is floating, but okay. We have like stairs up, we have this, which I'm assuming is going to be walled off, and then we have like the behind of the stage, we have some more stairs. This 100% looks like it's going to be an auditorium, which is going to be so cool. I did try and have a look around the rest of the floor plan and I couldn't really think of what anything else would be. However, this one kind of goes down again into this big room. Maybe this could be a cafeteria. It has kind of like a door out here, you can see the path, so there's like multiple kind of entrances. This has like a little path outside, so I think this might be a cafeteria. I think this is where the cafeteria is gonna go. We can zoom out a bit. We also do have a lift shaft, so yeah, this is like a very big accessible room. I think this is gonna be the cafeteria, that's gonna be the auditorium. This is obviously gonna be filled with classrooms. Oh, obviously these stairs here and this ramp is obviously for the kind of main entrance, so we can probably see a big hallway here, maybe some like office space at the side, and then at the back, I'm guessing because we have such a big space that is marked off for the school, we're probably gonna have like a field, maybe like a track and kind of things for PE. But that's kind of everything I was looking at and I can't really figure out anything else. However, I do think Alexia was definitely right about this area being an auditorium, which is such a clever spot because I've actually never thought about kind of looking at this kind of floor plan before. But finally, before we go, let's briefly talk about the actual release date. Now, I did kind of talk about this before. However, what everyone is saying right now is we think that the school could possibly come at the end of September. And this is because we actually got this post a few days ago and they actually say that we are going to start seeing teasers and development sneak peeks starting now. And this was last week. It is Monday today. And I did make a full video about that. However, we obviously only start getting teasers when the update is soon. So we do think it could be at the end of September because it does seem like there's still a couple weeks until it's actually released because we haven't got any serious teasers yet. However, it is now a new week. So could we be seeing teasers this week? Maybe next week? Who knows? I just know pretty much all of you have been saying it's probably in September. And even before this, people were saying that anyways, because September is obviously the month where a lot of people go back to school. But yeah, that's kind of all we know for now. It is estimated to be in September. However, once we find out more, of course, I see Glenn in the distance over there. I will do a better video about the release date. We just really don't know that much right now, but hopefully we will soon. And that is it for today's video. I just honestly thought it was really cool that it's called Billy Goat High because I had no idea. But I will see you all later. Just a very quick video. I love you all so much, Glossettes. XOXO, Glossy Gal.